draw, and yeah, it gave me Ampere. I'm actually shooting for Basil because I hear that the single target damage of Basil is incomparable. It don't matter though. And yeah, that said, let's jump into a match. Oh, before we get started, just a quick note on the side. I have some very good Teslacoil mods here on chips. One, there is this one with additional charge chalks. Then I have, if the Teslacoil hits fewer than 2 enemies, cooldown speed plus 200%. This won't proc that much because there's just too many enemies on the field to ensure that I only hit one. But if I only hit one, the cooldown gets reduced by 200%. And then I have this one here on my helmet. It's a 20% chance to let Teslacoil bounce on hit, which is quite strong. That said, we jump right into a match. I'm not unspecking Railgun here for a reason, because I want you to see how the Teslacoil with the new Guardian works compared to Railgun. So we have the chance to see the total damage of both turrets and can make some conclusions from that. Yeah, the first thing that you can see here is the arm gun. The arm gun effect, small thunderbolts, so to say. She's firing small thunderbolts. It looks a little bit like it. Quite nice. I'm not a huge fan of cosmetics. In fact, I prefer them to look as stupid as possible, which is absolutely contrary to what the most players are looking for, but I actually like it if my cosmetics look stupid. Sounds weird, but that's how it is. Okay, you know what? Let me upgrade my railgun here a little bit. I know the railgun shells are covering the screen, and you may think it's hard to see what Tesla actually does, but the effects from Tesla are quite large, so you should notice them already, like this. Another thing said, I have my Ampere on the second star already, so it's not just that I unlocked Ampere. I added another star to her, and I had some crazy RNG before work today. I bought 2 Guardian packs from the Arc shop and one from Ember Vanguard shop. And even though I have just a 33% chance to get a Shaper, I hit 3 Shapers in a row out of 4 packs. So that was, yeah, just lucky. The game wants me to play Railgun, 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 and only Railgun, because my Railgun Guardian is already at 5 stars. And I have everything recorded. When I opened the 4 packs, 3 of those hit the Railgun Guardian. But because it's maxed out, I received a Shaper that I can use to upgrade a Guardian of my choice that is already unlocked. So, and Ampere was unlocked, and that's why I added another star to her just to see what the difference is. But what I want to say is there is still potential, and talking about potential, we can check the damage numbers here now. So let's take a look at it in between. So it doesn't look that much because the mob density is not stacked. But as soon as the mobs are getting stacked and clustered, that's when the Teslacoil starts to shine here. I even had runs when Teslacoil outdamaged Railgun. But you know, in the end, what it all comes down to is single target damage. Yes, clear is important, but I don't know if you are already, but you will maybe you will come to the point where you got enough crowd control on your turrets, on your fortress frame, on your rangers, that you are able to hold back all enemies. And then it all comes down to single target damage versus one of the big bosses. Because the big bosses are going to slap you around, and this is what's happening to me at stage 140. But as soon as I know, I talked to someone who has Basil, the Hive Guardian, at maximum 5 stars already, and he was able to pass stage 140 right away because of the huge amount of single target damage that Hive deals. Talking about future plays, I think it's possible to, or let me say it this way, it does make sense to play Hive and Teslacoil together, because there is a card that spawns Echo Wasps on impact from Teslacoil. Let me just focus here for a second. What I'm looking for is actually Trap Matrix, but I won't be able to maximize Trap Matrix here up to small Thunderbolts anyway. That's why effort, let me refresh. There is at least the second stage of Tesla Matrix. Yeah, what I was going to say is you can play Hive and Tesla, and they got nice combo cards to support each other. So let's enter super mode here on Tesla. First super mode activated. The boss is on the stage already, and the frames start to drop. As the damage increases, the frames drops, guys. What to take? Hive won't make any difference at this stage, so let me go for some more railgun stars here, so we have an even better comparison. I know it's kind of hard to compare two turrets which each other with each other. It depends when you pull the high damage cards. Is it early in the stage? Is it late in the stage? But let me just do so. Let's go for Electro Wasps here. I don't have any immunities left over for the boss attacks. And the boss is going to take off, I think it's like 10,000 HP per hit. Its attack pattern is quite slow though. Let's take another look at the damage here. As you can see, Teslacoil starts to catch up to Railgun. I wonder why. Maybe it's because the amount of enemies is dropping, because the fewer enemies there are on the field, the less infinity shells from Railgun proc. But as you can see, the Teslacoil Guardian is still doing work here. All the impacts. Oh, just in case I didn't show, this is the main damage comes from the Guardian. I will die here, just so you know. I'm not able to beat this boss under this condition here. I think I can do it, but some things need to line up. By the way, can you see all the small Echo Wasps here? They all stem from Teslacoil impacts. The damage is good though. I mean, I tried stage normal 140 already, but I wasn't able to beat it with Teslacoil. But I might need better RNG. I haven't found out yet. So this is the final screen. Got 4 chips here. Let me double up the rewards. Yeah, guys. The railgun assault infinity shell dealt the most damage on railgun, as usual. But now we have a contender, and that's Ampere with a Teslacoil. Interesting, interesting. I need to do more testing. I need to do more experiments. And yeah, I will keep you guys updated. By the way, the next short that I'm going to upload might contain a gamble of 150 keys because legendary keys, I mean. Special pack, monthly pack, there it is. I can buy this pack 2 times. I have 14k diamonds, and I think I will do so. And one of these, and then I have 150. And then I will just going for it and hope for the best. If you guys want and you haven't done so, this is my code up here. If you use it, you are supporting me. I'm getting points from you using the code, and you receive a free legendary arm gun if you are below stage 30, I think it is 30 or 20. So you have to be a new player in Galaxy Defense. If you use my code, I get some goodies out of it. I would appreciate it, guys. And yeah, see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.